Brought to you by AwesomeDrinks.com. It's Jen's birthday this month. Use coupon code JENS37 and save 15% on everything you purchase. Stop lighting your cat on fire! It's time to make a cocktail! And not just any old cocktail, a Sunday night shooter. This is the episode which we have been on and off lately because it's just been chaos. Is the Sunday episode in which we make shots for your pleasure. Today, we're going to make shots for our pleasure. This is submitted by Sean. It's called the Vermonter.
There's going to be nothing wrong with this shot.
No. Vermont is right over there. About
right over there in our backyard.
About 2 hours in that direction, with mountains in the way. So this is a third. I'm going to just do a half ounce because my glasses are kind of big. And measuring a half ounce is a lot easier. And I'm doing 2 of them, so it's a full ounce. That means I have 3 glasses here that are full of 1 ounce of each. Now, it's coffee, maple, Irish cream, or as they call it Irish cream, but I see it as a cream liqueur marketed at the store. This is layered, so I'm going to use my Zevro Gravity Release Jigger, available at AwesomeDrinks.com. Now, what I'm not going to do is what my co-hosts tend to do, which is to grab it by the stem and wonder how the magical stuff gets from here to here when their hand's in the way, and I'm going to hold it like this. So, first off, I'm going to just do, I don't have to do anything special here. The bottom is going to be Coole, so we're just going to pour a half ounce into each glass, like so, and then follow that up with, what do we got next? Maple liqueur. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. It should. 28% alcohol. So if it's 28% alcohol, it's fair to assume that the rest of the ingredients are probably sugary, thus it falls to the bottom. Otherwise, it doesn't look even. Otherwise, it's probably a lot of alcohol in it. This is sapling liqueur. I haven't really got too much use of this because we just bought it, but it's 35%. So in theory, 28% should sink, 35% should rise above it because it's got more alcohol in it. But there is a chance, depending on their gravities, that they could blend. I don't need to open this. The whole goal of putting them in here is I didn't need to do that. Is that they could blend together. But I'm going to assume that they will not blend together because assumptions are awesome. And I'm going to layer. And it might be hard for you guys to see right out of the gate because it's like a brown and a black layered on top of each other, which is not nearly as awesome. But once you put a nice white Cool Swan on there, things should get cooler. That's what I did there.
Be lame. Yeah, I saw that.
I wasn't being lame. Unfortunately, I can't figure out how much I've poured into these because Cool Swan leaves a nice white coating, so I can't read the numbers. But suffice it to say, I'm close. And then I'll pour the rest in here. It's like a little waterfall of awesome. Look at that, just being awesome. And then, boom, boom, add a little more to this one, because we can. Now it looks like almost like one of those little beers.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not.
Like a Guinness. Black and tan.
Like a black and tan?
Yeah, it's got the black and the tan.
It does have the black and the tan. Ah, but it doesn't. It looks like a black and tan with a what do you call that thing? With this thing on top.
Yeah, it has
foam. Yeah, but look at that. It fits. It's one of those drinks that falls perfect. Perfect lines, and even when it moves, you can see the black and the tan moving. Yeah, it's very similar to Guinness and an IPA or Bass Ale, along with the head. This one's the same. So I'm going to give it mad props for its look right out of the gate. This one even has a little drop where I dropped one little drop of Irish cream in and it floated back. It leaves a little bit of the white behind. It's not a curdle, but it's sitting there in a nice, looks like a little penis.
Great.
Oh, well. It is great. Here we go. Thank you, Sean, for whatever is about to enter my mouth. Prost. You could use Coole instead of this, too.
But that's so much better.
Right.
Araku.
Araku. Say it with me.
I moved
Araku.
my R.
And Araku is just a coffee liqueur from Venezuela. I'm reading the back. I'm not that good. It's syrupy. It's sweet. It's syrupy. Coffee, maple with cream. It's like a maple coffee cocktail. This is like Starbucks needs to invent something that has maple in their coffee. But the difference is this doesn't have the dark roast coffee like the Patron XO, which is a little bit more beanie action. This is sweeter. It's got a tongue numbing. I almost get like a little sense of black licorice, but I think it just might be I don't know, it's a weird sensation. But definitely has a syrupy, thick coffee flavor. This is sweet tooth only. There is no sour in this drink. If there were sour in this drink, that would curdle and look funny. And it would be what we would probably traditionally call a cement mixer with coffee in it. So,
Question of the day.
question of the day.
What do you think of layered shots?
Layered shots, your opinion. Are they too hard for you to make? Do they wow people and you make them just to blow people's minds? I'd love to know what bartenders think, because to me it seems like this would be the type of drink that will get people reordering or showing their friends or coming back with their friends and saying, hey, we need to order the Vermonter because, dude, it looks so awesome, and then do shots of it. But at the same time, I see people that just go and they get a shot of whiskey and they drink it and they move on, and it's weird. It's fancy. It will definitely sweeten your face. Good use of sapling, because we just got that, so it's neat to play with that. If you don't have that, here's the problem. If you used regular maple syrup, it's going to be a little bit overkill, so you're going to want to use less. And it's going to fall to the bottom because it's like pure sugar, and it won't layer correctly. But I bet you anything, if you wanted to, at home, you could probably get yourself, I was looking around, I have a bunch of these, I think they're over there, maple syrup, and I bet you anything, maple syrup will layer, and then coffee will float on top of it. In that case, maybe it'll taste the same. This is really about the impact of all the flavors hitting your mouth in this order that they come in. But it might work. That's if you can't get this. Use half as much of this, because it'll probably be double as much of sweet. So you get your question of the day. You can also submit your recipes at recipe@everydaydrinkers.com. It will be, this is Sunday, so we'll have already come back from Tales of the Cocktail. If you're going into Tales of the Cocktail, look for us. I don't know when we'll be wearing these shirts. Well, probably only one of the days, depending on how often you want to wear the same shirt over and over. I have no problem wearing this all week. I like my shirt. It's also got CMC on the back.
People in chat room like it too. They want you to sell it.
See, okay, that's the second question of the day. Here's the issue I have with shirts. People want to buy them, but nobody actually does. Now, the question really is twofold. Is it because you don't like buying from Spreadshirts, where we sell t-shirts today? Is it because you don't know they exist? Is it what is it? I had this conversation with the folks that make the Cthulhu Tiki mug, because he sells his own shirts, and he says they sell pretty well on their website, but they've never had any luck with Cafe Press, any of these other places. So he's like, just go to Custom Ink, build your shirt, and make them. So if I were to carry these, they would be in my store, and I'd have to carry a wide range of sizes and stock them all, and they would just kind of fester here until I sold them. So that's my risk. If you do a print on demand, you get them, and I don't have to manage the inventory, but I also don't make any money on them. What do you guys think? Are you really, quite honestly, going to buy a t-shirt? This is a breathable t-shirt. This is one of those stretchier t-shirts. It's like super expensive. I think I probably paid $30. What would you pay for a t-shirt? I maybe
you could put it on a regular t-shirt.
Yeah, like is the fabric make a difference? Would you rather have a cheaper t-shirt, not like this one, but something made of something like regular cotton or something like that?
We tend to like the breathable shirts.
Yeah, I only like breathable shirts, especially if I'm going to wear it a lot, and I wear shirts that have a lot more breathability, so this is kind of like more of a Under Armour or something like that. But I'd love to know, because the reason I don't sell it is because nobody buys my t-shirts. I wear them on the show, nobody buys them. I use gravity release jiggers, people buy them. So I carry that stuff. But if you guys really seriously would pay for a shirt, how much would you pay for a t-shirt? That's the third question, because that would really make a big difference in how I know what to order and price. So that is at least the question you need to answer. we're done. Sunday Night Shooters wrapped up. Stay tuned for next week. We're gonna be doing. I might have to add filters. Did you do the black and white? Did you do it in black and white? Okay. The first episode, I think I'm gonna try and do in black and white. See what that does. But it's going to be. I think it starts in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I think where every day is another decade in the creation of cocktails. So that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be the most fantastic cocktails, but they're going to be historically accurate, if you will, with Curtis. That's it. EverydayDrinkers.com. We're teaching you how to drink.